Hello and welcome to this Monitor Lifts presentation. As Australia's original and leading spider lift provider, we're very pleased to bring this training package to you. Monitor's focus is on providing specialised access solutions with dedicated customer support, and it's this support that really makes a difference. So assuming that you're aware of the basic safety aspects of operating elevating work platforms, we'll now take you through an induction on the Monitor lift and show you the key features that will help make operating this machine safe, efficient and enjoyable.
Hello, here we have one of the Monitor OMME Spider Lifts. As majority of the OMME lifts are the same, this basic induction will cover all models. Let's take a look at this unit. On the right hand side of the control panel, we have the battery isolation switch. This has to be in and on before operation. Then we lift up the main control cover, hold it open with a small latch. Firstly, let's take a look at the ignition key. This ignition key has 3 positions. To the left is transport position for driving the machine and setting the legs. First click to the right is ground aerial functions, and right around to the right is basket control position. Let's take the OMME for a quick drive using the remote control. So firstly, turn the ignition key to the transport position. On the right hand side of the remote we have a black knob. Turn it 1 click clockwise, and shortly after turning the black knob on, the green light will start flashing on the remote unit. Next, we push the green button, which is on the left hand side of the remote. Just give it 1 push, and that connects radio connectivity between the remote unit and the OMME lift. We can simply drive the machine using the 2 paddle levers. Forwards together, and in reverse. The last 2 switches on the remote unit is a small silver toggle switch which starts the engine. Hold it to the right, there is a 4-second automatic glow plug and the diesel will fire. And click the silver switch back to the left to go back onto electric motor. Lastly, red emergency stop button. Any dramas? E-stop in. To release the E-stop, simply twist it clockwise. And remember, you need to push the green button once again to re-establish radio connectivity. If the OMME lift stops while you're driving along, it may be because the battery in the remote unit has gone flat. Simply remove the battery from the remote unit and replace with the one which is mounted near the control panel in the battery charger. If for some reason you can't get the radio control unit to drive the machine, there is an emergency system for this. Simply open this cover at the rear of the machine and flick the switch from position 0 to position 1. This activates the hard-wired unit, which is mounted on the left-hand side of this machine. Let's go and have a look at that. So open the box on the opposite side to the control panel. In here we have the fuel tank, but more importantly, the emergency drive controls. Simply remove the emergency drive unit from the cradle and drive the machine. If there is a fault with the OMME lift, you can use the manual hand pump system to operate the machine. And the instructions for this system are up here on the panel. Read through these and make sure you are conversant with the operator's manual before using this system. Some machines, including this unit, have got an electric emergency lowering system. With the OMME lifts, always remember to fully retract the boom before lowering. Now you've driven the OMME lift into position, you need to set the stabiliser legs. Each stabiliser leg has got a locking pin. Firstly, lift it up to the top position and swing the leg out. Flick the lever back over and push the leg right into position, and the lever latches down to lock it. Ensure that the lever is right down nice and firm as far as it goes. On the display panel, we have 8 red LED lights. The inner 4 go off, indicating we've locked the legs in correctly. The outer 4 red LED lights will go off once we've got ground pressure on the feet. Now the stabiliser legs are locked in correctly, it's time to level the machine. There are 4 hydraulic levers mounted here under the control panel, 1 for each leg. You can manually lower the legs by pushing down on the levers and level the machine using the level bubbles. But for all OMME lifts since 2011 in Australia, we have an auto level function. Simply hold the rocker switch down, all 4 legs will lower down, hit the ground, level the machine up ready for use. Around the front of the turret, we've got the transport locking pin. You need to lift it up and into aerial functions before you can use the boom. Next, we turn the ignition key 1 click to the right to ground boom controls. You'll notice the green light has come on, showing us that we're good to go. Hold in the ground deadband button and run through your aerial functions from the ground. On the left-hand side, you have a speed controller. This varies the speed of the boom functions. This decal shows the working envelope of the OMME lift. Note the variable position envelopes, which are automatically governed by the weight in the basket and the angle of the boom. Once you've checked the ground boom controls and finished your pre-operation checks, it's time to fill in the logbook, jump in the platform, harness up and get to work.
As with all machinery, it's most important that operators are properly trained in the safe use of the equipment. In Australia, for boom lifts with a floor height of over 11 metres, operators must have a national boom type elevating work platform licence. For smaller boom lifts, scissor lifts, vertical mast lifts and other types of access machinery, Monitor Industries recommends the Elevating Work Platform Association's yellow card. However, due to the many different makes and models of machines that are currently on our market, it's also important that the operators are trained in the safe use of the particular model that they're using. For this purpose, Monitor Industries have put together training packages specific to each model. In every machine from Monitor, you'll find an operator's manual, a risk and hazard assessment, and also a machine-specific Monitor induction form. We recommend that every operator is taken through that induction form prior to using the machine. To obtain a certified trained operator licence for this machine, however, an authorised Monitor trainer will have to provide the induction. We'd like to thank you and all the best from the Monitor team. For any other technical information, please get on to www.monitor.net.au or call us on 1800 025 024. And thank you for watching.